Hello again, everyone. In this video, I just wanted to do a quick walkthrough of how you can copy my data engineering portfolio site that runs on GitHub pages, take the repo, make it your own, and customize it for your purposes. Okay, let's jump right in. Here I am on my portfolio site, michaelshoemaker.github.io. So I'm also logged into another account here. This is an old GitHub account I had laying around, not really anything in it. So if I wanted to make this site my own, if I look here, this user is Scalar Mike Man. That's just a gamer tag I had years and years ago. So you'll need to use your name, of course. So if I just go to GitHub, Michael Shoemaker, and what we want is michaelshoemaker.github.io. That naming convention is very special. That lets GitHub know to take that repository, treat it like a website, and then push it out to a URL like that. So if we go in here, the easiest way to do this is going to be use this template, create a new repository, and here, you can tell I already ran through this, but I'll type it out. Scalar mikeman.github.io. My new awesome portfolio site. And before I hit create, well, actually, I'll go ahead and create that. And I'm going to go to scalar mikeman.github.io. Okay, so there's nothing there at the moment. It does take just a minute or two to auto-magically in the background for GitHub to see that repository and then pick it up and publish it. So we see it's there now, and we can go ahead and look in here at these files. Got some instructions here. And these are a little bit outdated. I wrote these before I realized you could just make a template button. So this will be much easier. If you follow along with the video, you can just ignore the README. I think that should be enough time. And there we are. Okay, so, but you'll notice it is still all my information, my projects, even my name up here at the top. So I do have some notes I'm going to glance at. The first thing we'll want to update, and again, these updates do take a few minutes each time you commit your code. So you do need to be a little bit patient here. And this code is actually well formatted. It's just, I believe part of it's Jekyll, and GitHub is trying to render it as a regular markdown file or something like that, but it's not off. It just looks like that. It'll be easier to edit it if you cloned it local onto your machine and did your edits there as you should. But just note that. Okay. Actually, I'm going to start with the config file. So if we go to config, this part here in the tab that you see, Michael Shoemaker, we can go ahead and edit that file. We can just say John Doe. And we could just say data science, just in case, you're a data scientist. You can remove these if you don't do Medium articles, if you don't have a YouTube channel, if you don't, well, you should probably update that. Like here I would do Scalar Mike Man, author update that. Okay, let's go ahead and commit that. That's fine. Should put a message in there, but for this demonstration. And we'll give that a few moments. So we updated the config, and those contain variables that are used in other files here. Let's see if we go to index, back where I was. Let's see. You can update this alt text. So if this image doesn't load, this text will kind of appear, but it's a circle, so it's kind of cut off. But be aware of that. And let's see if I control F. Was username in here? Okay, it's not used in here. But you would want to update that. Of course, update the intro to your name. John Doe. I don't know, let's make John a DS student. I think that's how you refer to data science. Let's see. What will we put in here? They'd probably use Jupyter. Probably R. Let's see, what else? Scikit-learn. I don't know if you would list that out on its own. But I should move on from that. Okay, the social links. So these are the links that appear here and here. You would just update those to your LinkedIn username, your YouTube username here. And let's see. Surprised I didn't find it. But this is where those variables are being used from the config file, the GitHub username. And if we scroll down here to another section, let's see. Videos. YouTube channel. So it's grabbing that YouTube underscore channel variable from the config file and using it here. And we'll go ahead and commit those changes. While those are committing, we can come back here. This should read John Doe, data science. We just updated this section, so that will take a little bit. While that's updating, let's go ahead and see how we would update the images. So if you look here, where did that go? Okay, so the image is rendering out of assets, images, and here I just have a picture I called me.jpg. So for your purposes, if you go into assets, images, you would just add an image to this area and give the path to that image for the appropriate area that you want that image to display. So let's see, if we go to data and say articles, you can see there's an image, there's a preview GIF, and there's a screenshot. I think I have all of these are probably mostly the same. I think I just set the same image to pop up. But you can update that. I don't know. Let me see if I can find one where it is a little different. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Set up remote Postgres SQL, Raspberry Pi. Okay, so the image. Oh no, those are the same. Okay. I should probably change that, but yeah, that's all right. Okay, let's see. Oh, one other thing that we will want to update is layouts. So if you go in here, I do have about projects, videos, articles. That is this section here. So let's say you do have a GitHub and you have your projects. You do some videos, but you don't write articles. So a few things we'd want to change. So in layouts, we would just go ahead, edit that file. We'll take articles out, commit that. And we would also want to update that in index. Really bothers me that it renders like that, but oh well. Okay, so you can see where the section ends here, wax section. I should have made this bigger a while ago, my apologies. So, and you can see where articles starts here. So if I just scroll down, I'm just going to take that whole section out and commit that change, commit changes. And if we really wanted to be good custodians here, we would want to go in config. And because the articles were all on Medium, you would just remove that as well. I don't believe you'll get an error because that variable isn't used, but it's an unused variable, so why keep it? Okay, so hello world, I'm John Doe, DS student. Articles disappeared from the links on the top. They are still here even though we removed them. That's probably just going to take a minute. And let's see here. So again, the data has those different sections. We could, of course, delete that out as well. Let's see. Well, that's about it for the video. You get the idea. You can play around and break some stuff. So you should be good to go. That's how to get up and run up and running quickly. But let's go ahead, and if you want to stick around, we can update some stuff here. So let's say, actually let's do projects instead. So I'm going to go to data, projects. You know what? I am just starting out. I just have 2 projects. And if we peek back here, articles should probably disappear now. All right, that's all good. Projects, you'll see it drop down to just the 2. Let's see, GitHub. I'm trying to think of someone who's not me that wouldn't mind me using their projects. There's Zach's. Okay, we're just gonna grab this very random one here. That does not appear to be a repo. Okay, Cloud Costalizer, that looks good. Let's see, so what we would do here is we would take that, grab the URL, and actually, I'll leave that up. So I would go ahead and edit this, and I would do, I hope SSP-data doesn't mind me using their repo. So we would call this, I'm guessing it's a Cloud Cost Analyzer. I don't know, code and tools to analyze cost. Okay, let's see. Python makefile Jinja. So we would just do Python makefile Jinja. And then we would want an image here, which, let's see here. I'll go ahead and update that before I upload the image just to save some screen switching here. And actually, how's that going to download? Because I'm just going to take this, save image as, okay, it's a PNG. Cloud cost analyzer.png. Okay, so we've got that saved, and we were editing it here, PNG. We can make these all the same, or you could use different images, of course. That one did have, well, sorry, now I'm curious if that's working correctly. So I did a history of Rome search. Okay. So that's showing the different images. So there's one here for the preview. Well, the image that shows the preview is probably the hover, and maybe the screenshot is the preview. I won't waste time right now testing that, but just so you're aware. Okay, so we've got that. Did we update anything? Oh, we did take out all the projects but 2, so we should see just the 2 now. And that would update real quick. We would probably get an error there. That's going to update to Cloud Cost Analyzer. And just so we're not looking at me staring at the camera, if I go to Assets, Images, I'm going to add a file. I'm going to upload a file. All right, I'm going to choose a file, upload a file, and we're going to do cloud cost analyzer.png. And before I commit that, I just want to see, so that did update what we wanted it to update, but of course that file is not in images yet, so that's showing an error. Actually, I'm going to run through that one more time. So again, in here, images, add file, upload files, and then you would just choose that here. Okay, let's see. While we're, oh, and there we are. Could probably adjust the size of that. Actually, that one's cut off too. Maybe that's something I just need to fix in the code. Preview shows fine, but if I update that and you use the template after, that should show okay. All right, so just before I cut off this video, I'll say months, if not years, I looked around. I've seen some great portfolios, but there's a lot of different languages you can use, a lot of ways you can host them, and I feel like I wasted a lot of time. I'm not a web dev, but the biggest hurdle is just getting something professional, polished out there, and then you can really focus on your data science, data engineering, probably AI engineering now. I mean, heck, if you were doing clothing design, you could use this same template to make a portfolio site. So I'm really hoping this will save some people a lot of time who are in the same position I was, where I just kind of had the indecision that really blocked me up. So there's an MIT license on here, which means do whatever you want with it. Make it your own. I always like to get credit or mentioned, but if you don't, that's fine as well. But hopefully this video helped some of you out there out, and I'll see you in another video.